In this video, you will understand sexual reproduction in flowering plants. The reproductive part of angiosperms are located in the flowers. There are different parts of flowers which include sepals, petals, stamens, and carpels. Stamens and carpels are the reproductive part of the flower which contain the germ cells. The flowers may be unisexual, like in the case of papaya and watermelon, where it contains either stamens or carpels, or in the case of bisexual, like hibiscus or mustard, where it contains both stamens and carpels. Stamens is the male reproductive part and it produces pollen grains that are yellowish in color. Carpels is present in the center of a flower and is the female reproductive part. It is made up of three parts. The swollen bottom is the ovary, middle elongated part is the style, and the terminal part, which may be sticky, is the stigma. The ovary contains ovules and each ovule has an egg cell. The male germ cell produced by pollen grain fuses with the female gamete present in the ovule. This fusion of the germ cell or fertilization gives us the zygote, which is capable of growing into a new plant. The pollen needs to be transferred. After the pollen lands on a suitable stigma, it has to reach the female germ cells which are in the ovary. For this, a tube grows out of the pollen grain and travels through the style to reach the ovary. After fertilization, the zygote divides several times to form an embryo within the ovule. The ovule develops a tough coat and is gradually converted into a seed. The ovary grows rapidly and ripens to form a fruit. Meanwhile, the petals, sepals, stamens, style and stigma may shrivel and fall off. This is the reason why at times flower parts still persist in a fruit. The seed contains the future plant or embryo which develops into a seedling, and at appropriate conditions this process is known as germination.